just catching up with Jalen Hurts. Have you met him before?
Nah, that was my first time meeting him, actually. Yeah, he's a good dude.
So going through the spring now, seeing some of the new pieces, what gives you confidence that the defense is on the upward trajectory, moving in the right direction from last year?
Honestly, first thing is that it's just year 2, so we've got a lot of guys that have had experience in the defense and getting more comfortable with it. Second thing, I guess, is just the new pieces that we brought. Like, we brought guys from all over that are just hungry and ready to go. And each day we come out here, we're in pads every day, going hard, and everybody's just focused on getting better each day, piece by piece, day by day. Not really trying to take, trying to just take smart steps. And that's encouraging because it's not just one guy, it's everybody. So,
there have been a few spring standouts for you?
Man, we got a bunch of guys. I mean, you always got Kalen, flying over top, making plays and stuff. But our D line, they've definitely stepped up, man. They've been keeping us clean, and we've been able to play downhill and scrape over top. And those guys up front have been doing a great job. Obviously got Mason coming in, you got Tackett, and a lot of our young guys have improved too from last year. Garrison's doing good. So it's just cool to see everybody, like I said, taking those steps forward.
What's been the first impression of Tackett in camp?
He's a hard worker, man. Like, he doesn't say too much. He just gets to work, man. And he's a great guy to be around, great guy to have in our room, on our defense, just on our team, man. He's a grinder. So he's definitely a leader, man. He'll be an emerging guy that people look to for encouragement, for leadership, for everything. Like, he's going to be one of those guys for sure.
How do you see leadership in him already as a freshman?
It just works.
Yeah.
He doesn't say anything. He just does what he's supposed to do. That's it.
Coach Jordan mentioned that Eric Gentry's still making an impact, on the sidelines and meeting rooms. Do you still feel the same level of enthusiasm, everything from him?
No, it's crazy. I sent him a video. I think it was last week. Like, we were doing one-on-ones or something, and you could literally see him in the back, making the move and putting his hands up, just having a lot of energy. And I sent him to him, bro, I appreciate you. That's just, it's crazy that you can, go through what you're going through. And I can understand how tough injuries are, especially missing spring. But his energy's never changed, man. He's been even more encouraging, and it's for everybody, and you can definitely see it and feel it.
Going back to Tackett for a second, was there one moment so far this spring, maybe a drill or a scrimmage, when you really noticed him, you thought, okay, he's not playing like a freshman right now?
He's just flashing every time he steps on the field, man. He's playing downhill, making plays. It's not one play, it's every play.
How would you assess the offensive line compared to last year's group? Against those guys every day?
Compared to last year, last year we had an older group for sure. They were more seasoned and they played together for a little longer. So this year's line, they're still trying to get the feel for each other. Especially offensive line. I look at the offensive line as one position, but they all got to kind of communicate and be on one accord, and that's definitely tough. It takes time, but they're doing a great job, man. Our offense does a lot of funky stuff that we don't necessarily see all the time, and so it's definitely a lot on their plate, but they're doing a great job with it.
How have you and Mason kind of come together as two veteran guys in this defense?
First it was just kind of comparing and contrasting where we came from and how it is here, just kind of get a feel for what he's been through, what I've been through, and then what we're trying to do here together. But he's another one of those guys who just works and who's focused and dedicated, and you can definitely tell that he's not like a lot of different people. He's very mature in his approach to the game.
What's been the defense's biggest focus throughout all this spring camp?
Honestly, I would say it's not even defense. It's really just a team focus, and it's really just the idea that the longer it goes, the better we get. I think as a team, as a defense especially, that's something that we definitely had to focus on from last year, and that's just our focus as a team right now.
If I say the phrase freak athlete, who's the first USC defensive player you think of?
I'm going to say Anthony Lucas. I've seen him do some crazy stuff, bro. I'm excited to watch him play football. He's a freak athlete, for real. Hands down him.
What kind of crazy stuff?
I've seen him beat people off the edge. I've seen him drop in coverage and just flip his hips, and I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to be that big being able to do that, but I'm happy he's on my team, for real. So
cool.
Thanks, Shane.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks, Shane.